It's kind of a funny story. I'd sold one of our old chassis to a dealer down on the border around Eagle Pass that was going to take it into Mexico. And I had told him I'd deliver the truck for him. And we went down there to make a day out of it. And after I delivered it, we were getting ready to leave, and I saw this Frazer box sitting out in the middle of a pasture, and weeds growing up around it, and the truck had been pretty well parted out. The cab and chassis had. There wasn't a front end on it. I think it had been wrecked at one time, and engine, transmission was all gone. And I went back there and looked at the box, and I was really impressed the condition the box was in, you know, overall. Sort of a lot of makeup work. And so I went in and made him an offer that I would pick that box off his hand for part of the price of the chassis. And of course we made the deal, and I loaded it up on a trailer and hauled it back to Gonzales. Not saying I didn't get ribbed a lot about this when I pulled in town with a wrecked box and the condition this thing was in. If you'd have seen it when I first brought it up to Gonzales, from my employees to my board of directors, kind of met me out back and wanted to know what I was going to do with it. And their first thought was we were going to strip all the doors and use it to repair our other Frazer boxes. And a lot of junk was seen, and I saw a diamond. And we waited about 2 years. It sat in storage. After about, I think right at 2 years, it was time to remount and replace one of our trucks. And we got hold of a Dodge chassis, and I hauled it up here. And even along the way, when we stopped at the stores, people were coming out and looking at it, wanting to know what happened to the truck. And we'd kiddingly tell them that it was our downhill truck. We had to tow it uphill, but it ran real good going downhill. I had total faith in Frazer's capabilities and the quality of workmanship that they do here at Frazer, and I knew that they do just an outstanding job on it. This thing was, and again, if you got pictures when I brought it up, it was a piece of work to be done. Of course, it turned out exactly like I thought it would. This thing is, I couldn't ask for it to turn out any better than what it is right now. I'm not sure if you got any pictures of the inside before we have, but that was pretty much how we got to this point. And we'll leave this truck in service probably for another 8-10 years before we do anything with it. We're running about 3,000 calls, 3,200 calls a year, and we expect to get a long life out of it.